Good morning, everybody. This is Leo's here, CEO and founder of Leo Educations, the #1 career coach in Australia. And in today's podcast, I have here with me my student, Mr. Muhafiz, who has done extremely well for himself by landing an electrical engineer job in Perth. And I'm bringing him in today to hopefully can inspire you guys, those who are currently struggling and have a lot of hard time looking for a job. Hopefully, by hearing to his story, you can believe what is possible if you have the right mentorship, if you have the right support. But before we start, Muhafiz, for those who don't know you, my friend, can you quickly introduce yourself? Who are you? What have you studied? Where do you live at the moment?
Yeah, sure. Hi, guys. My name is Muhafiz Ali. I lived in Perth. I used to live in Melbourne for 3.5 years. I studied in Central Queensland University. And my course was like Master of Electrical Engineering. And recently I moved over here Perth for like 4 months over here. And like recently, like under Leo's supervision, like recently I have joined in company as an electrical engineer.
Fantastic. Okay. When you first came here, I guess you must be having a lot of hard time looking for jobs as well, right? So walk us back a bit. How many jobs have you been applying for electrical engineer before you came to see me?
Yeah, like before I came to see Leo, like I have applied hundreds of jobs. Like I was just doing all of the typical method. I was just checking the LinkedIn and Seek.com. I saw a job and just send them my resume and the cover letter. Even like most of the time, the same cover letter and the same resume to all of them. Yeah, and which was not really helpful at all. Yeah.
Okay.
Even at that point, I didn't know how to find a correct job for me, how to navigate the job market, and even like I was in totally like blind spot. I was just applying for the jobs. Even I didn't even get the response from the employers as well, and it got me really demotivated. I thought that like maybe I have to work at the calls all my life.
Oh, so you were working at Coles, is it?
Yeah, I was working at the calls. Yeah.
For how long were you working at Coles?
Yeah, like 2.5 years.
Oh my God.
Yeah.
All right. So obviously, as an electrical engineer, and you have to work at Coles, like, was there any moments you questioning yourself, like, why am I working here? Why do I study all this and then now I work in the supermarket? Did you ever question yourself that?
Yes, like I question like all the time. Like like I have studied like altogether 6 years electrical engineering, like 4 years my bachelor programs and 2 years my master's over here in Australia. So like I was, even when I was working at a course, even like I was really upset every time. Like like what I am doing, I am wasting my time, I am wasting my opportunities over here.
Wow.
Yeah, like there was no one to motivate me at that time. Like there's no one to show me the correct path, like show me the correct method, and there was no one to just tell me that you can do it. Like even I was really like demotivated at that time.
I got you, because what you're saying is something that a lot of students, international students, they are going through right now, right? They are experiencing. So you said you apply for many hundreds of jobs. So you said a lot of them say no to you. And how does that feel to keep getting rejected, man? Like it must feel hard to get no and no again, right?
Yeah, and the feelings is also hard, and the more important is to get demotivated. Maybe like I'm not the one, maybe I can't get the job over here.
Wow. Got you. And did they tell you why they say no to you? Did they explain?
Most of the time, they even didn't get back to me. Like I got rejected. They just keep quiet, and few of them, they just told me like a very typical answer that I'll let you know, I'll get back to you. But they never call you back. They never get back to you. Yeah, this is the same answer from everyone that I'll let you know. Yep, I'll get you back. But nothing happens.
Nothing happens, huh? And then fast forward, and then you came to us for help. Now, walk us back a little bit. How do you get to know us? How do you get to know about Leo Educations and what we do here?
Yeah, so that's a really interesting factor over here. So like first I get to know like my 5 friends over there. Like we all studied together from same university from my home country. They are also the Leo's students, and each and every one of them, listen again, like 5 students, each and every of them, they were the Leo's ex-students, and they got really good professional jobs under Leo's supervision. So I was just really surprising, like, 1 guy, 2 guys, now the 3rd guy, now the 4th guy, and now the 5th person. Oh my God, what is happening? There must be something that the Leo guy has. So like after getting all of the positive reviews from them, then I contacted Leo.
Now that's nice. That's nice because we have so many students in commons, right? I mean, as we talk, I realized that they're all my students, right? Shawon, Bari,
Yes, yeah.
Tasmiah, Rakhi, yeah, and then obviously Barry's wife as well, and all that.
Yeah, Barry's wife as well.
Really, very good to see that. And obviously, so that was not a very difficult decision for you to join us because you see your friends got the job with us. So you're like, nah, if they can do it, I can do it, right?
Yes, yeah.
Fantastic. So now let's say what's after you join us, and of course you have learned a lot, but if there are 3 biggest takeaways that you can share with the audience here.
So first of all, I would say like the motivation and those kind of things. I think that from my personal point of view, like this is the most important thing that a student needs to have. The motivation, like the confidence, like he can do it. He can find the jobs over here in Australia. So Leo and his team, they are the best person to keep you motivated. Leo always keeps in touch with me, like how did the application goes and all of those things. Motivation, that was the really important things to me. And second of all, like Leo, you taught me some of the soft skills. Like I have some communication problems. No one ever tell me that. Like I have been living in Australia for 5 years. No one, even my managers, my co-workers, my friends, no one even told me that. Leo is the first guy who directly like point out this problem, and he told me that I need to fix this issue. So this is the and Leo always told us that technical skills we could be learned over the time, but the soft skill, those are the one of the main factors to find the personal jobs in Australia. So so I think this helps me a lot. And last of all, like all of them, Leo helped me a lot how to navigate the job markets, how to find a proper job like in regional areas. So that's really helpful a lot, because like people like me who moved from Sydney or Melbourne to regional areas, I don't know like how to find the jobs over here. So we need someone to navigate, to show me how to find the jobs over here in the regional areas. I think this really helps me.
Wow, really, thank you
and
for
and I also mentioned the one last thing, like cover letter, job resume, and all kinds of things. And you also helped me, because even I didn't know like how many mistakes I have done in my resumes, in my cover letters. Corrected me or modified my resume and cover letter. Then I understand like man, I made so much mistakes on my resume. So that's why like maybe they didn't get to me back. That's why they even didn't call me back.
Exactly. No, definitely. Thank you for the kind word. Now, in terms of resume, you should say thanks to Erin, Muhafiz.
Yes. Thanks to
who did it, not me. But how talk about resume? How beautiful it is after we fix it up for you. Like, does it look very different compared to your original version of resume? Does it look very different?
Like, it's like totally different. Like whatever my original resume, it's like totally organized. It's really professional and everything. So like Leo and Ian, like both of you are totally professional, organized. My resume, cover letter, even job proposal letter, all those kind of things. Like it's
Now, well done. Now, talking about the technique that I teach you, because there are a lot of things we teach you also about, as you say, the soft skill, right? For example, cold calling. We teach you how to pick up the phone and ring the employees. Now, tell the audience that how important is calling the employees. Do you think it is a very important technique to learn, to master?
So like first of all, I want to mention like the job I have just got, it was from like cold call. There's the direct answer. So it's that much of helpful. And I think most of the students, they even don't know like what is cold call and how to do the cold call. So like Leo, he teaches us everything, like from top to bottom, left to right, each and everything, like how to do the cold call and prepare the students to how to talk with the potential employers, potential managers over there. So I think the cold call is really important to find a job.
But do you know this before you join me? Do you know that you can call the employers?
I never knew about this cold call. And like it was so helpful, like not just me, I know lots of other people from Leo's job coaching program. They also got the jobs by the cold calling. Just pick up the phone, talk to the employers. Maybe you can find a job.
Absolutely. Now, but it's important to tell the audience that it is not as easy as it sounds, because you got to learn these techniques. Do you think this is something that they should learn, or this is something that they can just do it, like just pick up and say random things, or they have to learn what to say?
That's really important. But for the cold call, we need to talk with the engineering managers or the HR managers of the companies. So we just can't just pick up the phone and do some random things and we can expect to find a jobs like this. So like we need proper guidelines, how to call them, how to talk to them. Well, I think, it's not just about to pick up the phone and tell me, I need a job. Yeah, like, like, can I join you guys? It's not like this. Yeah, there is
Absolutely.
like lots of things needs to be taught. Yeah, that's the another fact. Leo told me like I never knew this before. Like one thing is like the hidden job market. Like like Leo is the first guy. He told me that like there are like 90% jobs are hidden in Australia, like which is never advertised. Yeah, those things I never knew. Leo is the first guy. Like he told me about this hidden market. So in fact, like the job I have got, it was not like it was never advertised.
Wow.
Yes.
Obviously. And then, I mean, talking about the cold call, then also, we also teach you a lot about the follow-up as well, isn't it?
Yeah. That's the really important. Yeah, that's the really important. That's the really important.
Did you follow up at all with your employers when I told you to follow up?
Yeah, that's the another important thing I want to mention. Like I have never knew that. Yeah, like I need to do the follow-up, like before applying for the jobs and even after applying for the jobs, and it's really important. Yeah, even like in my case, like I think that I got my job. The follow-up is the one of the main points that I got my job. And like Leo, he's the guy, like he teaches us everything, how to do the follow-up. Like from, as I told you before, like Leo is the guy, like he covers everything from top to bottom. When I say top to bottom, it means like not just after applying for the jobs, like before applying for the jobs. And no one knows that, like how can I do follow up even before applying for the jobs? I didn't even apply for the jobs, but Leo taught us everything. Like like whenever like we see a just advertisement, from that points, like we need to do the follow up. And even like after 2 months, after 60 days, like we need to do the follow up for my job application. And I think like someone needs to be taught like how to do the follow up, and to do the job follow up. There is some specifically methods to do that. Yeah, it's not just random some call, or we just can't randomly call, hey, have you seen my application? Can I get the job now? We just can't do that. Yeah, like there should be like proper methods to do the follow up. And Leo, like he taught me everything, like how to do the follow up, what are the methods to do the follow ups and everything.
Thank you. Now, for those who are curious, obviously they might be wondering, you might got this job because you are a permanent resident or because you are an Australian citizen. You are not a PR yet, right?
Yeah, I'm not an PR yet, yes.
Not at all, right? And also, you just told us as well that you don't have like 4 or 5 years of local experience either. You are very new. You don't have any experience. Is that right to say that?
Yes, yeah. So that's the another thing. Like I have been taught in this job coaching program, like without having the PR, like anyone gets a really good professional job in Australia. And like this is the factor, like every employers asks the interviews at some point. It can be the beginning, it can be at the end of interview, like do you have any PR or something like this. Even for my case, like before my boss gave me the final job offer, he also asked me this very golden question, like do you have any PR? The students like us, we always thought that like what can we do, what can we say, like maybe I don't get the job because I don't have the PR. But Leo taught us everything, like how to handle this question really wonderfully. And like Leo also gives the motivation that like without having the PR we can get the job. And Leo also taught us like how to convince the bosses PR is not an issue, but my skills, that's the main thing for the jobs. Yeah,
exactly.
And like Leo, and Leo taught me everything. Like in case of like not having the PR, like how to handle the situation, even how to answer this question, everything. Leo taught us.
And we did prepare you very well for the interview.
Interview as well, yes.
How good was our interview preparation? Did it make you feel more confident? Because we give you a mock interview and we prepare you. Was it doing your confidence?
It was really helpful. Like just before the interview, Leo prepared me for a mock interview and it was really helpful. I think 99% It's the same, yeah. Like whatever the Leo interviewed me, it was a mock interview, like it's like 99% is the same questions, same thing, yeah. And it's really helpful, the mock interview. Because like
Mm.
some people like me, they have no idea like what's gonna happen in the official interview. Because like most of the cases, they have never gone through the interview. They got rejected before the interviews and everything. Because like, yeah, so that's the main fact. Like people like me, they don't have any idea like what's gonna be in the interview table, yeah, and anything. And in this is the another really helpful method. And I think Leo done a wonderful job.
And
It's
and,
really
and that's
helpful.
exactly why we do it in the first place, because rather than going in the interview
Yeah.
feeling lost, you went into the interview feeling confident now
Mhm.
because we already
Yeah,
prepped
yeah.
you.
The
And
confidence, yes, yeah.
yeah, absolutely. And it gives you the
Mhm.
confidence. And when you answer it, the employer can feel
Mhm.
that this guy done his homework.
Mhm.
He really likes the job. And
Mhm.
he knows what we want. So that's really good. Now, just now you said that you join us with our diamond package. So do you
Mhm.
still remember how much you paid for it? That roughly about what? How much you paid for the diamond? Nearly 6 grand, right? 5 grand
Yeah,
something, right?
yeah. 5 grand something, yes. From my point of view, from my experience, I would say this is the best investment in Australia. Because I'm telling you guys, if you find like professional jobs over here, your starting salary would be like 60, 65, 70. So in compared to that, 5 or 6 is nothing. Leo's diamond package is highly recommendable. It's like totally highly recommendable from top to bottom, left to right. He covers each and everything for the diamond package. So like, yeah, even I just already mentioned it before, like my previous friends that they are already in diamond package. Yeah. So like it
Yeah,
is
all your
really highly
friends.
recommendable. Yeah. And I think
Yeah.
like in compared to like what we will get in near future after getting the jobs, like in terms of salary and those kind of things, the 5 or 6 grand is it's nothing. Yeah.
No, I'm glad, man.
It's
I'm glad it pays off for you. And obviously, for the ones who are watching, so we have a package called the Diamond Package, which is called Job Guarantee Package. Now, in this package,
yes.
what we do is we will help Muhafiz until he land a job, and we will keep supporting him and keep pushing for him until we got a job. Now, in this game, Muhafiz, how long did it take you to get this job? If we really talk about like the time it took for this job that you got, how long did it take you to get this role?
Yeah. Just in between 4 weeks. Yeah.
Do you think that's a very short time to get the job,
Yeah.
Muhafiz?
Yeah. That's really very short time. So 4 weeks is nothing. Yeah.
Very, very good. So now, for those who are watching and they might be, thinking of joining us, would you recommend them to join us? And if yes, like, why do you think they should give this program a shot? And this could be their best single investment in Australia.
Yeah. So like from my point of view, like what I have seen, like the students who are struggling to find a job, first of all, the recruitment agencies, they are not helpful at all. They are really not helpful at all. They all the time they would say like, yeah, I will call you back if we find something.
Mm.
So I think like if someone is not motivated, someone thinks that yeah, like I can't find a job. So I think the Leo's diamond package is the best suitable for them to find a job over here, because there's no one other there to help you. Yeah, the equipment, whatever the equipment agencies, even like the another most important thing that Leo taught me, like yeah, how to make the connections with the power base. Like yeah, we just can't hanging around the people like with non-professional jobs. Like we need to make new friends with the professional
Mm.
jobs holder like me, like us. So that's the one of the most important thing Leo taught us. So like yeah, so like the Leo's diamond package is really helpful for the people like who don't have that kind of personal connections. Even the equipment agencies, they don't able to help them. Then yeah, they need some place that then they need someone like who can really help them to find their personal job. I think Leo is the guy, and Leo's diamond package is really helpful because it's like Leo already mentioned, like yeah, job guaranteed program. Yeah. So unless you get a job, Leo is always there with you.
Very good, very good. How does that make you feel now, Muhafiz? Like finally you can call yourself an engineer. How does that make you feel?
Yeah, like it's really awesome feelings. Yeah, after getting a professional jobs, it gives us more confidence. It gives me more confidence that yeah, I can do this. I can do much more better in my future career.
Very good, very good. And because you moved from Melbourne to Perth, so do you think this professional job would it help you with your permanent residency as well?
Yeah, definitely. Yeah, having a professional jobs is like will really helpful to get a PR in Australia. Like it doesn't matter. It could be in Melbourne and it could be Perth, and there are like so many opportunities will be open up if someone having a professional jobs. Yeah.
Wow. I'm so happy, Muhafiz. I'm really proud of your achievement, man. And me and Erin, we're very proud of you. We're very pleased to see you change a lot, right? And I'm very happy, man. Keep it up, huh? Keep it up.
Thank you so much. And I'm also really thankful to Leo and Erin. They helped me a lot from the beginning to my end of the journey.
Man, I'm telling you, you are one of the most difficult cases that I have to tell you. So just to let you know a bit behind the scene is when we took you on, I'm always really a bit worried because, like I said, your communication skill is not that great, right? And I have to keep pointing that out to you and say, you got to improve. You got to improve. But there's a part of me want to show the world that anyone can do it, right? Anybody
anyone can do it.
If they have the right mentorship, they have the right guidance. So that's why I took you on because of that. And here we are today.
Yes.
Please. So keep it up. And when is your first day? When you gonna start your first day?
Yeah, I'm starting from Monday next week.
Hey man, far out, man. Far out. Congratulations again. Right. Make sure you do well. It's just the beginning, all right? So do not just get too satisfied with yourself. Always seek to improve. Always try to get better. For those who are curious, what sort of companies are you working for? Don't say the name, but what types of companies you are working for?
Oh, sure. Like as an electrical engineer, like I'm working in a switchboard company. So they like what they do, like they design the switchboard and electrical panel boards, and they also do the manufacturing process, those kind of things.
Wow. It's going to be exciting, huh? It's gonna be exciting.
Yeah, I'm going to exciting. And I think like I have to learn lots of new things over there.
Very good, my friend. Very good. Okay. Keep in touch, stay in touch. And
sure.
I hope you all the best and I will see you very soon. Okay.
Okay, sure. Thank you so much, Leo. Thank you. Bye.